This Studio 255 Restaurant and Bakery, Range Community Insurance, and the Benton Rusty, 308 South 2nd Street in historic downtown Laramie. And we have in studio Klaus and Lucas. Welcome back to the program, guys.
Yo, thank you. It's great to be back, you know. I was just thinking about like a dynamic duo situation, but I really couldn't come up with a catchy enough catchphrase.
Time is short, so we'll ask Klaus to keep his titles to a minimum. And Klaus, but in all seriousness, you are a busy man. You are a busy fella.
Yeah, I apparently do not like free time, so yeah, Klaus Halbsgut. I have the privilege of being the Albany County Democratic Party chair, also the Minority and Allies State Caucus vice chair, and I'm on the board of directors for the PVA. And I don't think Lucas mentioned it.
Lucas, what are you?
I'm the Wyoming Democratic Party chairman.
Perfect.
And he has no free time either.
And free time is precious. Albany County Dems presenting a second annual event. Tell us about that if you don't mind.
Do you want? Well, I'm pleased to announce we're having our second annual music festival. We had our first one obviously last year. That's why this is the second. We're in a new location this year. We will be at the Cooper Center on 4th Street. The exact address is 1174 North 4th. It'll be November 1st. And it's 4 to 9, and we have 4 great bands. A couple of them I'm sure a lot of people have heard about. Dano from Wyoming is, well, everybody knows who Dano is. He's been around for a long time.
Tell me about the Grammys.
They're an interesting pop fusion, jazz. I mean, they do a variety of different
I haven't
things.
seen the soundtracks from them. I haven't seen the
if
music.
you go to our website, and I was trying to pull that up before we started here, Albany County WyoDems.org. We have some bios on 3 of the 4 bands. There's a bio on the Grammys, there's a bio on Dano, there's a bio on Cavalry. Cavalry I'm really excited about. I haven't really seen them around town, but they're a new band. They infuse a lot of, I think they're more the jazz fusion than the Grammys are. Again, these bios are on our website. House of Cards is Mark Zara's band. They've been around for the last couple of years. They played quite a few festivals. They do a lot of classic rock, a lot of pop, a lot of some old school, some new school. They have a variety of different singers, and they're just a really good band. They were one of the bands we had last year, and they did a stand-up performance. They were very well received, so I'm excited to have them back. So for 4 great bands, 4 to 9, we're going to have food. We're going to have adult beverages. There'll be wine and beer. It's going to be a really good time. We have a nice theater at the Cooper Center. It's got some nice lighting. It'll have a nice sound system. And I know one of my executive members on the Dems was really concerned about having too much seating and not enough dance floor space. There's plenty of dance floor space. And for people that are worried that the music might be too loud, and I'm sure it will be loud, Cooper Center has this big, long, goes the length of the building. It's not really fair to call it a foyer or a hallway because it's a lot bigger than that, but we'll have tables set up there and you'll be able to hear the music fine in there, but it'll be a little less noisy. We have a couple of special guests, and I'm going to let Lucas talk about that because I have a tendency to talk too much. My wife tells me so.
This is a Dia de los Muertos celebration. Lucas, tell us more about what's ahead.
Yeah, so here's what's really great about this festival. Is that using our national committee connections, we have vice chair of the DNC, one of them, Malcolm Kenyatta, who is a representative in the legislature over in Pennsylvania, flying out to visit us just for this event, which is really exciting. And of course, we have the former chairperson and the current chair of the DNC's Women's Caucus, Alicia Andrews, also flying in to visit us during the festival. They're going to be speaking throughout the night, mingling, having a good time just like everyone else, I hope. And as well, if you purchase a VIP ticket, you get to hang out with them afterwards in at Altitudes in the back room to hang out with some appetizers and get to ask them some questions about the National Committee, among other things.
4 great bands, House of Cards, Grammys, Cavalry, and Dano, across 5 hours, 4 p.m. to 9 p.m., November 1st. What makes this possible? This is a fundraising event, right?
That's right.
And in that effort, it takes a party to know how to party, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's true, and that's absolutely true. In fact, famously so on the national stage, Wyoming Democrats have a great reputation of being great partiers. We work hard and we know how to party as well. And this festival is exactly a perfect example of that.
I would absolutely agree. That was actually our tagline last year. Come join the party that knows how to party, and we're keeping it going this year. And it does sound like a long time, the whole 4 to 9 hour window, but each band is going to play about 45 minutes to an hour, and then there's going to be the set change.
Fast set changes. Fast set changes.
Probably about 15 minutes at the most to get everybody switched around. That'll give everybody also an opportunity to go get those adult beverages I was talking about.
Who plays first? Who's kicking it off?
I'm going to get in trouble with
or
my
is that
co-director,
secret? Is that top secret?
No. I was actually informed of that, and if I have it correct, and I'm not entirely sure I do, but I believe the Grammys are going to go first. I think it's then going to be the Cavalry. Then I think Dano, and then I think we'll finish up with House of Cards, and
almost an exact opposite of the list that you provided on the
that was before I got the order. I think our new flyer and poster that's up on the website is a little bit closer to what the actual order is, and I will make sure that I have that correct. I'll talk to my co-director, Mark Zirez, who helped put this all together, and I really need to thank the bands a lot. They're actually donating their time, and this is awesome. I can't say enough. I'm hoping that they'll have some of their swag there that people can buy, like T-shirts and so on for us.
Send them away with a little gas money.
Yeah, send them away with a little bit of gas money, hopefully a lot of love. Hopefully they'll sell some merchandise. And these bands are local, so not only will you get to see them here, you'll get to see them at other venues. And they deserve our support, not only at this festival, but at future festivals and events that they'll all be participating in. So I'm really excited about it. I would like to thank, real quick before I forget, I would like to thank the Talk Shop and KOCA Radio for letting us come back on one more time. And in order to say thank you to your audience and to you for letting us come in, I think when I get back home today, I'm going to set up a special promo code for everybody that's listening to us. When you go to our website and you go to buy tickets, what should we make the promo code? KOCA 1015, Talk Shop TS 1015.
Yeah.
So what do you think? 10-15% discount for their listeners? What do you think, Lucas?
10-15%.
Is that a little too cheap?
Yeah,
What do you think?
You know what? Here's
How about 20%?
20%.
Here's the thing.
Okay,
here's the thing.
we'll give your listeners 20%.
On the back end of any event, it's the cause, and ultimately we understand that as an entity, we don't thrive unless the community thrives. So we appreciate the accolades, and anything that you set up, we'll be sure to share on the Talk Shop and KOCA 93.5 FM as well. And you guys are the content. You guys are the stars. You guys come to the Talk Shop. You take the invitation like champions. You take the champion. I gotta go on and say, I was hungry Monday night though. I was hungry Monday night. You guys went out and broke bread and left hungry child Henderson on the curb. You
this
gentlemen.
Is all. I was invited, so I was not a host either.
Oh, all right. So Klaus wanted personal time with you.
Well, we were discussing some party business.
Oh, gotcha. Well,
you'd have been bored.
I'm a great partier. I'm a perfect partier.
Well,
I guarantee you, we were not partying that night.
I got you.
I was remiss. I promise the next time we go out to break bread, we'll invite you.
Join us,
Hey,
please.
there's nothing like somebody who invites themselves. That's disgusting. I understand. I have no shame.
You were busy talking.
shame.
I had to leave early, so I didn't want to drag you out of there. I felt guilty.
Shameless plug for PBA Laramie. They meet the third Monday of each month, and I have to tell you, since you invited me to that, Klaus, earlier this year, and actually last year, fantastic group. 2 5-minute speakers at the beginning of each meeting, and subsequent 2-minute speakers thereafter, and questions. Plenty of opportunity for networking and dialogue and conversation, and just a outstanding opportunity. Third Monday, 7 p.m., Universal Unitarian Church at 1402 Gibbon Street in Laramie. And yeah, thanks so much for that invitation, Lucas. You were at the Monday night.
And Klaus invited me too.
And this is open to the public. Doesn't even require an invitation from Klaus.
No, it does not.
To make it. But
everybody's welcome.
Lucas, you're not always at those meetings. What what importantly struck you at the PVA Laramie night of presentations? What perhaps still stands out for you as you reflect on Monday night 7 p.m. meeting?
Yeah, well, like Monday night, this is like any night that I attend the PVA meetings. What I really like about this is the chance for any member of the community to talk about whatever issue they want to discuss. It doesn't have to be an issue. That always has a negative connotation, the word issue. But
Yeah, it's a topic, isn't it? It's just a topic night, events.
Exactly.
There was candidates.
And even some spirit lifting. I know there was a great conversation about who we are as a people, referring to survivors of the Heart Mountain situation back in World War II.
I absolutely want to connect with that.
You don't even have to talk about things that are pressing of the time. You can talk about universal values in these spaces, and it's a wonderful opportunity.
Was it Eric Sandine that spoke
Sandine,
about Heart Mountain?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
He serves on their board. It's well worth a visit, by the way, if you haven't been up there.
One of those held at Heart Mountain turned 100.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know his name, but he was actually quite close with Al Simpson in later years, and I don't know the exact details of the relationship, but what an amazing story that Eric highlighted. He just touched 2 minutes, not a lot of time, and so much in the life story of this individual, and I'm sorry I don't remember the name, but other great things that are presented at PVA. There's one lady gets up and she talks about, she just presents a postcard. If you'd like to present a postcard, where you want your tax dollars, what you want supported, national parks, science, education, conservation, mental health, perhaps helping marginalized people, there's a postcard ready, and this is all she did. She just introduced that she had postcards, and if you wanted one, see her. That's it. That was the deal. It's so low key, but so efficient and respectful of people's time. The only one that I know that goes overboard time and time again.
Klaus.
It's Klaus.
Yeah, we look around.
It's Klaus. It's Klaus. He's shameless at it.
But it's an endearing quality.
You gotta
it's
love.
It's a mistake
You gotta
to
love.
put a microphone in my hand.
You gotta love him. KH for president. KH for president. Or another office to serve you. You're a doer, Klaus. That's what I love about you.
I love the community. I love the people in our community, and it's fun to go out and make those connections. And the PVA gave me an opportunity to do that. The Democratic Party has given me an opportunity to do that. I have a lot of things on my mind and a lot of things I want to talk about, and having these outlets, talk shop, it's just, the opportunities are there. You got to take advantage of them. And you were at our Monday night meeting. You got up, you talked about Trunk or Treat, I believe it is.
Yeah, Trunk or Treat Laramie.
The PVA is wonderful. I got up and talked a little bit about the Democratic Party and the music festival that we're talking about today. Gave, I hope, what was a inspiring speech and got people motivated to want to come to it. If anybody wants to see the video of our meeting the other night, go to, I believe it's PVA Laramie on Facebook. You can actually see a copy of our live stream. They can listen to what you had to say, what I had to say, Eric Sandine's topic about Heart Mountain.
I got to tell you, that's probably the number one priority for me, is to follow up on that story. That is absolutely way worth more than 2 minutes, and absolutely going to be one of the priorities in my upcoming show scheduling.
Eric's
got to give that time.
Eric's a good friend of mine, as well as being a customer at my business. I can reach out for you if you like, and let him know that you'd like to interview him. I'd be more than glad to make that.
Certainly appreciate that. You both can attest. There's a time where you ebb and flow through the meeting, and that elevated the entire night. That there's something absolutely powerful about somebody who's stood for their beliefs, done time, succeeded that time with excellence in academics and education and attainment career-wise, and is at the age of 100 still inspiring. And that to me is what we need a lot more of in the world of Earth. We just need more of that inspiration, more of that attainment and example. Probably that'd be the best way for me to say it. But Klaus, Lucas, thank you for joining the Talk Shop this morning. Anything else, Lucas, that we should highlight on the docket for your schedule ahead that we should watch for you and follow you on?
In terms of the party or this festival?
Well, this
Because
could
I tell
be
you,
this
the
could be
festival's
anything. This could be anything. We know about, and we'll continue to tell people about the November 1st 4 p.m. music festival. That's a fundraiser. It's the second annual. AC Dems presenting 4 bands, but you specifically, you're guest here. We set you on a chair.
Well, I will say that the Wyoming Democratic Party just hired a new executive director, Scott
Okay.
Merrifield. We're very excited to have him on board. And it's really, the party's getting the sense of getting to work now. Our sleeves are definitely, if not rolled up, they're going to be very soon. This weekend, we're meeting in Douglas for our State Central Committee meeting, and we're going to be doing a lot of trainings and work there as well. We're hitting the ground running.
If people want to have the single best source beyond the Talk Shop for what's happening in the world, in respect to your party, where do they source that information best?
Yeah, go to wyodems.org and follow us on all of our social media platforms. We're really good at keeping up on what we're doing, what's coming up, and even things that I don't even know about are posted up there. We try to coordinate with all county parties. I guarantee you, wherever you live, a county party is doing something. So check us out at wyodems.org, and it'll lead the way.
Klaus, I don't think we necessarily covered it, but where's the best place to get tickets for the Cooper Center for Creative Arts hosting the second annual music festival?
Well, the best place to go, and a great source of information locally about what's happening in Laramie, is the Albany County website, which is albanycountywyodems.org. We have a link at the top of that website called Music Festival. Click on that, and you can go right down. There's a lot of information about the festival, the bands. We're also, one thing I didn't touch on, and I'm remiss here, we're having a costume contest. So come in your costume on November 1st. We'll have some judges, and the top 3 positions are going to get some prizes. So dress up, come out, dance, have a good old time. But on our website, we'll have all of that information, and there's 3 links that say buy tickets. Click on one of those links on that page. It'll take you to our ticket site, which is Eventbrite. And then you have your option of if you want to buy the VIP ticket and hang out with Lucas and our great guests coming in from the DNC at a private event at Altitude in a back room. Limited seating there, limited amount of VIP
First
tickets.
come, first serve.
That's right.
Yep, and so you have your choice on which general admission. Again, when you go to buy the tickets, there will be a spot promo code. And I think we'll set it up as, just keep it simple here, we'll go TS20 for Talk Shop. You'll get a 20% discount just for being a listener of the Talk Shop and listening to us ramble this morning, or mostly me ramble this morning, as a thank you for giving us the opportunity to come in and talk to you one more time. So I appreciate that. We also have a wealth of information about hot button issues, whether it's public lands, reproductive rights. I have an amazing team that works on that website, and there's just all kinds of information. We also have an events page where I try to promote local events. Sierra Club's having an event, I think, a little bit later this month. That's
At the
on
Lincoln
there.
Community Center.
Next week.
Yeah, next week it is. PVA's on there.
Emma talked about that.
She did. That was one of our guest speakers on Monday night. So with the state website and social media and what we have locally here, we got all kinds of opportunities for people to learn something. I learn something all the time when I go to PVA and when I talk with Lucas and all my friends in the party. So we're always growing. The party's active. A lot of county parties have been reorganized this year. The executive leadership of the state party has been. So we're on the move. Not only do we know how to party, so come join us for that, we're a party that's moving, and we're going to get things done.
Klaus, Lucas, this morning on the Talk Shop, we appreciate you having both of you in Studio 255. This segment closing up thanks to the support of Chano's Village, 513 Boswell Drive, right here in Laramie. Don't you go without taking advantage of TS20 on the tickets for this week. Next week, November 1st.
Thank you.